Saturday Showdown, T1 versus Gen.G Esports.
Why did my brain completely blank on Aatrox?
Aatrox, yes.
I don't know why, but I think it's because I got distracted by the fact that a crocodile could happen once again. But instead, it's going to be the casually adjusted Cassante. See what they can do is, of course, Peanut Zach is something to be feared. I'm worried about Doran, though, and how he's going to go in that matchup. Definitely a lot of questions that need answering. Let's hop onto the Rift so we can get that done. Gen.G, 하나, 둘, 셋.
Gen.G fighting!
하나 life. 하나, 둘, 셋.
하나 생명 fighting!
Mid laners will
Aftershock.
see one another.
Yeah, Aftershock on this Zac. So once he goes in, we're going to have a tough time dealing with him. He's going to be very annoying, very sticky in skirmishes.
Do you know what I want to see this game? I want to see Viper slide over a wall, and at the same time, Zeka rocket jumps and Peanut elastic slingshots, and they all land on top of the same person.
While someone is getting all out through a wall.
Yeah, getting a little bit aggressive here as he is going to charge up the slingshot. Doesn't actually find pace. Stretching strike still going to land as his flash is already on cooldown. He's only level 2 and he is dead. Viper collects first blood, and that's 400 gold for Azeri. Just hoovering up all of the
And so smart to check here.
Yeah.
And now they can just put the pressure onto Peanut.
Yeah, looks like Peanut will be able to get out of there, but still, Lahens gets a whole bunch of little rocks and feels pretty happy about it.
He's barely caught by it there.
Oh, speaking of which, let's see whether the Stretch Armstrong can land yet again. No, the bubble is going to land instead, and the arms are going to be dislodged. He walks halfway up the lane. This could be go time as, Canyon had crawled all the way around, and there's the Glacial Prison. That's going to guarantee it. Keen will collect the first kill for Gen.G. Sort of how that one goes is, all right, all out from Doran, looking for Keen here. Does find the charge up, doesn't get the slows on that one anymore, but almost is able to take down Keen, and now he gets a big old crash, and he's running at him. It's going to be the counter-strike used here by Keen. Doesn't have the leap strike anymore. He's trying to get his health back.
Wants a cannon.
And Doran really wants more. He gets the flash out, but there's the kill. Doran actually able to stay alive in the end, just barely.
That's plate gold going over to Doran. And also Keaton wasn't able to get the cannon. He almost got the cannon and then got a counter kill. Gets neither.
All right, there's a polymorph to come through here is now Delight. He is very, very close to dead and will be wiped out as the seismic shove is good. Viper just trying to do what he can, but he has not a whole lot to offer here. As the bubble going to speed up, Chovy getting back down towards this bottom side. He'll grab a plate on his way out.
These teams are just so good at punishing any choice made by the enemy jungler or any,
Peanut is in a rough spot. He does have this thing called the cell separation thing, but yeah, that's just, he's dead once again.
Bit rough that Pays didn't get the kill there, but you know, his passive is down now. And wow, 3,000 assists.
3,000 assists for Chovy, so congratulations. Zeka is going to look to take a plate in celebration for all of those assists that he has collected for himself.
Your 2 Drake lead in your heart and in your mind. Zeka once again in danger.
Yeah, Buster shot going to be needed here as he does manage to knock Canyon away, but Canyon still lands the Glacial Prison because of course he doesn't. Keen, he's now on 2 kills. They're looking to take down this turret as well, and 4 members of Gen.G down here. Doran, I don't think he's defending this one. And Gen.G, yeah, there's a Drake that's alive, but they're also just wiping the map of all the structures. He was thinking about looking for Chovy there, but not actually able to grab too much as this Drake, that's going to be taken down. And now Doran, he's trying to get in there. Does actually pick up the Sejuani, goes all out, and they might be able to grab this kill. He flashes, but everyone can get over that wall. That's another kill for the Zeri. Gets knocked up by the tidal wave as in goes Keen, the ulti out from Viper, but now he's on about 0 health. Doran has a shield, so he's not going to burn down to the ignite, and Delight flashes over. Yeah, manages to get the shield, be able to eat up that ignite, as now Doran just fighting Canyon here, and it'll take forever. Now that Pace turns up, I think that Doran's probably just going to die, as, yeah, 85%.
And without Prio, it's hard for Doran to actually have agency here, so they just start this one up, and where's the entry point for Doran? He doesn't really have one. They're just going to now turn on to him.
Yeah, he does have a blast cone that he can utilize here as Pay's getting aggressive, but he is soaking a lot of attention more than anything else. It does allow Peanut to get in the right area. He's eating Bloblets as well, so he should be all right as Chovy sets up a wall. The Glacial Prison's not going to work out, but the Smite will, as they do manage to lock down their second Hextech Dragon. Now Doran looking for that backline. A lot of damage as Viper gets that ulti down, and somehow Doran survives for about forever. Still, doesn't look like it, although Peanut, he's the one that gets the bad news. He's pretty tanky, but oh my goodness, the layering of this CC is just ridiculous. No teleports available.
Okay, Viper is like, I think I might be able to do something with this. Maybe. I'm Zeri.
I mean,
I don't have ult, but I'm trying.
Baron is going to be real dangerous times. He does sidestep, as now Keen is going to force out the skate. Jet Set Radio Futures out, and that's going to mean that the Baron is taken by Chovy. So that was closer than it could have otherwise been. Delight has to flash, as now, okay, Doran on this Cassante sets up vision and is now looking to corral them. They are a man down because Peanut is not in the area, but Doran is pretty large. It's a fair bit of AoE that they have going down, but they just focus the right targets. They get rid of. Doing his very best to defend here as Keen puts up the counter-strike. Extendo Beam is going to land onto Chovy, and Viper is scary, but he is not, when he's prisoned, he is not as scary, and now it's 5 members strong. In goes Peanut. He actually looks for Canyon, but minions are everywhere. He gets the wild growth. He tries to stay alive, but he does not have the passive, and he's going to be taken out by Pays here. They'll now just crack open the base in the mid lane. They'll head towards top lane as well, and Humble Life Esports 4 versus 5 are not going to be able to fight this, and Gen.G, they just managed to put the screws in early enough. They didn't allow the Zeri to get the work done. Pays has been dashing around these fights, looking fantastic in the mid to late game so far. And Zeka, he's been basically invisible.
He is just, I mean, he's just unable to do anything. And he doesn't have a team to empower him either.
Doran? He is going to get immediately stunned. Viper also dashing on over. Not sure about that one. Doran is very tanky, so he's going to survive. Well, we're looking for the flank play. Let's see whether this one's going to work out, as that's a very long distance Cassante. Peanut going to be thrown over. Another bubble is gorgeous, as he is going to get split up. Now Doran looking for the opportunity, as Canyon's taking a fair bit of damage, but he's not the optimal target. He's the tank. He's the one that's supposed to take the damage. And Viper, he's now trying to find Pays, and he does get there almost. And there's the counter-strike. The instant cleanse is not enough because Keen just bonks him on the noggin, and that is going to be the Zeri out of the fight. Another counter-strike comes in. It is a pretty decent polymorph, but it's not enough, and Chovy's there with the damage for the remainder of the kills. I mean, Gen.G, I think, are just going to win the game.
Keen is playing insane this game. I mean, even though he had a laning phase where he was targeted, it doesn't matter. He's crushing Zeka in sides. He is getting on top of carries. He is not afraid to just go for the Counter-Strike play against all odds. And once again, just takes Viper out. This game is so done.
Well, Peanut does connect an arm.
10% or less health. And Zeka will end up doing less damage than Doran in this game on the Tristana. Half of Chovy's damage.